Hey there, how's everybody doing?
Uh,
Hey, how's it going?
can't believe I wasn't there to see you get your ass kicked by Garatina.
Uh, yeah, it was mostly
That's my old
Giratina
team.
that was giving me the most trouble there. Volo himself, it is essentially just a Cynthia fight, give or take an extra Arcanine.
Can I with a Garatina and a Garatina, which has basically it's a three-phase fight with no healing in between.
Yeah, there was no healing in between, so by the time
Unlike,
the second form
unlike in,
Giratina comes out, yeah, I have no more options left.
yeah. Also in my randomizer, I just beat it Getsus and Curium, which Curium was randomized into Dialga.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is that I defeated the boss fight, the Dialga boss fight with Palkia.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look, I'm playing Gen 4 and Gen 5.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're back at
Because
the
literally
ancient.
half my team is from Sinnoh. Literally.
Yeah, we're back at the ancient retreat because Kagita has something to say.
I believe
When
you're
you
gonna
completed the
catch the
entry, when
three
you completed the
genies.
entries in your Pokedex for Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus, come and speak with me. So yeah, that's what we gotta do now. We gotta find the Kami trio now.
I like how they migrated from wait the which oh yeah the I like how they migrated from
Okay, so
Hisui to Unova.
let's see. If I remember, yeah, I think yeah over here. Because finding them is probably the
Oh
hard
yeah,
part
I'm
right
ready
now.
for the next Lost Word event. I have enough gems to save that Tenchi Bunny Girl suit
Mm-hmm.
costume.
I remember exploring around. Anything. It feels like appearing in anything particular appearing in the Obsidian Fieldlands. I would guess from Monos Island first.
It's raining. You know who that is? It's either Tornadus or Thunderous. It's either most likely Thunderous. I feel like.
Anything down here? Oh, there it is.
Does
Oh,
Luminous Island look accurate to Romulus Park?
oh, that's
Oh, it's
Landorus
right
over
next
Use
to
there.
the
that speed.
Alpha Infernape. It's Landorus.
Yeah, right next to the Infernape too. So,
They better
uh,
have their theme from Gen 5, I swear to God.
I don't. I'm not
I don't think they
certain if they
don't.
will.
Oh my God.
Retract
It
one
would
Theme
out
be
of the
so
cool though.
lit.
way.
We got to get that Infernape problem.
Yeah, again that.
Big Infernape.
Oh,
Ooh, Conch Crow. Good,
yeah, I know.
good,
Yeah, him right
good.
now. There we go. Just to get the Infernape out of the way at
Beautiful.
least.
Straight up strong style air slash.
Yeah, probably.
There goes the Infernape. And
Yeah,
XP
I
can't
gotta
buy it. Oh.
take stuff out of my inventory. Yeah, might as well.
Oh, is that a shiny Zoroark?
Yep.
Not gonna lie, the coloration is a bit cool.
It makes the features on Zoroark stand out much better.
Yeah. But then again, shiny normal Zoroark is also like it's not like is also blue.
Oh, the music's kicking up.
You must engage it in battle, like all everything.
Yep, but one sneak up
Beware,
on
he
it.
will shoot tornado. I believe each of the
Just get back in.
genies have their own special move now.
Hmm.
Have it on stage from.
Let's see. Oh no, that's the Staravia saw me. Fine.
Yeah, it's fine towards you. Like, yeah, I still forget that Honchko's in Alpha. I expect it to be slightly bigger.
Yeah, yeah. I see what you
Hi,
mean there.
Tina. You snarl. 1 out of 1.
Should get. There it is.
I
There
can't
we
wait
go.
till we get
There it is.
Pokemon Home support for this. Jeez, the wandering range on that thing.
He is wandering a lot right now.
Landers is supposed to be the good one out of the 3. He's supposed to bring up about fertile soil.
And at least it's just an Apom. They don't. Yeah, I grow.
Wait on it.
Oh, and he saw
Oh,
me. Ow!
he spotted you. He's going to attack.
Oh,
You. But I just made it angry.
He's still going away. Get back here.
Turns around.
Nope. Yeah, turned around. Ow!
I make this sticky globs just. No, you have to battle. Like,
Well,
most
at first I have to get his shield out of the way.
There's a shield. Oh, that tornado thing around that.
Yeah, and that.
The particle effect.
You sure?
Yeah, just try throwing a Pokeball. Just try fighting it.
I'll get close enough for him. Didn't think these Pokemon were that skittish.
All of them are that skittish.
Yeah, I have to break his shield first.
Oh, there you go. A back strike.
Oh.
A back strike with another Pokeball works.
Yeah, so he had a shield on, so. But yeah, using the Sticky Gobs or the Mud Balls would have worked. Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Good thing catch rates are a bit higher in
Oh yeah.
way higher in this game.
Let's see. Yeah, I should do it for. Oh, so many satchels right over there. Might as well grab them for everyone.
We need to get those points to get ourselves some evolution items. Mantis and Lorantis has made their debuts in Pokemon Go. I can't wait till they integrate the Alpha and Totem Pokemon into Pokemon Go.
I don't know if they would do that
Or
though.
there's they're like shadow Pokemon. They're just significantly more aggressive. And harder to catch.
And the rest are by the coast.
But how often do you find statues near the Parasect then?
A little too often. Mostly because that's a pretty good beginner's trap right there.
When I first entered, when I first entered the Parasect Den, I straight up caught it with a backstrike.
Mm.
Well, no, I straight up battle. Wait a minute, we got knocked out here. But what? B barrel or did we just
Probably
battle
because there's an
Bravir?
alpha B barrel not too far from here.
I mean, but it's level 18. You could easily kill it.
If they had trouble with the alpha Cricketune, I'd probably say otherwise.
I had no trouble with Pikachu. Although I didn't
Well, yeah,
catch it,
but-
I accidentally killed it.
But yeah, you still have to respect that there's still other people who do play this game. Oh, I had free money over there.
I haven't.
I
touched
like
this
how I
in a
named
while.
most of my Pokemon after food. I've said this before, but I name a good portion of my Pokemon. Oh, it's that close.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna fight you. That's it. He's just gonna
Yep.
fight you. What for the bomb of snow?
Yeah, it's mostly for money. And it's good money.
If you can't notice someone sneaking up on you, sends out a Ninetales. Oh fuck. Oh. Sends out a 9. 4 times weakness. Thanks. Now give me your money. Imagine the size of what Alpha Mega Pokemon would look like.
Well,
Or
Mega,
Alpha
Mega
Gigantic.
Pokemon already aren't much bigger. Or when
Yeah,
they
but how intimidating would see? How intimidating would you see like an Alpha Mega Garchomp instead of an Alpha Garchomp?
I think it'd be probably the same feeling, honestly. Also that an alpha, also that a Mega Garchomp is slower.
But like it's go the
Yeah.
interior. I feel like Mega Garchomp is more intimidating because those like you'll see those giant scythe hands.
Though you probably already have that same feeling with Scyther.
Yeah, but like
And you'd
Scyther's
probably
like
be
more
able
like
to
claws.
outrun Mega Garchomp.
Although I really want to see an Alpha Tyranitar. Name that mother trucker Godzilla.
Okay. Alabaster Iceland?
Oh, there's a Shallows outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Oh boy, now we're gonna be doing some searching. Be somewhere out in the open. So, let's make sure.
I like how certain those quests where you get Pokemon and they keep the Pokemon on them. If you give them like an alpha or shiny, it remains alpha or shiny. I love the attention to detail.
Yeah.
You know what? I should have saved for that time where like give a Wurmple. I should have saved after the game so I could give him a alpha Wurmple
Mm-hmm.
and then alpha.
Uh,
Just give alpha Pokemon to all the people who want Pokemon. They'll become well better equipped that way. I named my Diggersby Big Chungus in Pokemon Go.
Mhm. Where would it be? Wait.
We're looking for one of the other what's the trio the genies called again?
The Kami trio. They're,
Okay.
not really genies. They're more like based off like I
Well,
can't
then
remember.
Hoopa's the act. Yeah, they're based. Yeah, I just when I think of genies, I think of them. That I forgot Hoopa exists.
Yeah, Hoopa, who is an actual genie.
And speaking of Hoopa, they released Hoop on Unite, I believe, along with Duraldon.
Mm,
And Hoopa's
Oh
ability
wow.
to it's a support character. His ability to like make waypoints between one area to another
mm-hmm.
as intended.
Which is yeah, that's very helpful in a game like Pokemon Unite.
Pokemon. The thing is that its ultimate ability makes it transform into its unbound form, which you can use it to like
Oh,
well, all more offense and shenanigans.
Sneasel.
All it's known for is enemy displacement and ally movement, transport support. I'm still waiting. I'm to be honest, I haven't played Unite recently at all. I'm waiting till Magazone comes out
Ah, okay.
if they do release Magazone. Because I just realized all rounder Pokemon are melee.
Usually they are.
Mm, mm, mm. I mean, all of them are.
Hmm.
The only ones that are they have ranged tanks like Slowbro,
Mm-hmm.
but we do not have like ranged all rounders. Magazine will zap Canada's Unite move. Mass paralysis.
Right.
I do believe that if you're looking for one the Kami trio, you could tell by the weather. There's a Gertrude.
Yeah, that's an alpha Garchomp over there.
It's strange that you find him in the ice place. Considering the dex entries say that they usually live near beaches or deserts.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think yeah, I want to make sense for them to be out there.
There's the full mantis. Speaking of which, I already used my remote raid pass today, so I mean yesterday for Megalopony.
Okay. Okay.
Need 90 more energy to
Oh,
go, so about 2 more raids.
I was gonna. That hurt.
Oh, oh no.
I pressed the wrong button and it just suddenly weirders out. Oops.
Oh no, you lost. Oh wait, no, that's not that bad actually. I remember losing my satchel and I lost XP candies. Like lots of XP candies. Like, I have to wait for someone to retrieve those candies now.
Just gonna make sure there's more space in my bag. Can I also just say, like, Munchlax is so aggravating just to find in this game because it only appears in like 2 spots and oh, it doesn't appear. It's not there right now. Gotta reset the area.
Munchlax?
Yeah.
Huh. So Munchlax is annoying because it's hard to find, or what?
Mostly because it's a rare encounter.
So like Eevee. Except Eevee
Not even
moves on
Eevee,
its
because
first.
Eevee can just appear in like space-time distortions. Munchlax doesn't, so you have to find it in two areas: Deer Track Heights or in the hot spring.
It makes sense for Deer Track Heights because there's a Snorlax.
Uh,
I'm gonna bring that Alpha Snorlax to the Giratina fight. I wanna see how bad. Giratina. I don't think it's here at the moment. I don't see any rain or. I think we might have to reset.
anyway, but it's also that it. If we bring up the Pokedex, yeah, because they're supposed to be appearing in certain areas.
Yeah, if they appear in certain areas, you can tell you're near them because it's raining as hell.
Yeah, but
Because
also
it's usually
The
raining.
Pokedex also shows that they're supposed to be in certain areas.
They find it useful, but sometimes like, oh, where is it now?
Around here somewhere, then.
It's snowing. You must be around here. Where's that whirly boy?
Wild geese right now. Let's see.
Rice rock.
For the Mistress and Zorua. There it is.
They're guarded by Glade.
Yeah, just gotta get the Glade's attention first.
G-Max Alpha. Dynamax Alpha Pokemon.
And now it's heading for the Alpha Glalie.
Woo, 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 woo. Just destroy everything in sight.
Sitting right in front of it. And there it goes. And
Everything in this game knows crunch. Ghosts are no longer safe.
again. Here we go.
I like how I just remembered Fire Blast when it explodes into the Kanchi Son of Fire.
Yeah, that's been a thing since it was
Since
first.
it came out. But like I just thought it was like a really cool like ooh, what's that weird like really cool shape, and then I just remembered it's actually it's supposed to translate to fire. Because I forgot about it.
Nope.
Cause
And yeah, shield back up. Ow. And on on.
The bully could use the move Smackdown.
Staring at me right now because there's no good cover. Ow.
He's just staring at you. Prepare to roll.
Oh. Didn't get the back attack. Oh, you're here too. Fine.
Hello, Glalie.
Not
What's
you
up?
too.
What's happening? What's...
Alright. Ouch.
Everything goes crunch in this game. It's really funny.
There we go. Ah.
Should have used hypnosis.
Um.
Allergies.
And of course, get to do 2 hurricanes. Again.
Remember when you did the charge after you use the pipe with you?
Man, this is not relenting right now.
You think it'd be easy as catching Landers, but nah. Hurricane spam. We need a Magnezone for this thing.
That seems to be the answer for everything right now.
Magnezone's the answer to everything that's flying. Everything.
Well, then you had Landorus.
Except for Landers. Oh geez, almost all your Pokemon's weak against 2 Pokemon that's weak against flying, 1 Pokemon that's weak
Oh,
against 2
you
Pokemon that's weak against Pond.
Let's see if it works. There we go.
The good thing is the defense buffs.
Man, the red, no. Of course it has extra sensory. Why wouldn't it have it? Okay, just playing. I'm gonna leave that my list. Take it out for right now. Yeah, that just spawns it from the area, but of course. Glalie only just sees me. Of course it does. There it does reload the area at this point. Try to. Let's check out cobalt colorless lenses. See what's there then.
It is raining. It is nearby.
Okay, so now that's an Mantine over there.
Oh yeah, I think. No, that's a man body. I can't remember if Thunder is in the water.
Get some more. Altitude. Oh, more winds. Gold ducks. Go right here too. Not seeing it here. Closer to the water than see. Look where the alpha chance is. Is it over there? Or are they just raining a lot over here? There you are. Of course, you're right by the Gyarados. Things that you can kill easily.
Oh yeah, I remember Thunder is in the water.
This is gonna be hard. Because it can't
Hey,
sneak
hello.
up. Because it can't sneak up on
Can't
this thing.
see dodge stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be much harder to
Recall
sneak up
there's
on this thing right now.
difficulties weak. Oh, right into the Gyarados then. Right into the.
Yeah, this guy's
Ah,
gonna
so
be
you're
annoying.
dealing with Thunderous, I see.
Well, yeah. Nope. Come back here. Got a shield back up. Okay, at least it dodge these. Ow. Ah. Yeah, at least get dodge these this time. Poison. Take a moment to rest so I can get my energy back. There we go. Yeah.
Which, I mean, toss, backstrike. I wouldn't be surprised as a Gyarados.
No, there's no Gyarados nearby.
There are multiple Gyarados from what I can see.
There are, but they're not in the battle, at least.
Thank goodness they aren't, because double crunch would be annoying.
Wow, I don't have any. Hope that Agile Hex doesn't kill it. Oh, that's close. Right. And let's get out of here then.
Braviary Talker. I still have Tenchi in my whole screen.
Oh, you have to deal with tornadoes, correct? Or did you already catch?
We gotta go get
Oh,
Tornadoes now.
Alright, off to the Alabaster Islands.
Yep, we're going back there because gave us a little trouble the first time, so we're going back there here to try it again.
Nice. I'm a little happy today.
Oh, how's that?
Oh, I got Otahime at full 47.
Oh yeah, you said you were talking about that earlier.
I'm like, I'm dumbfounded by the luck I have for the S-Fest. I just don't know why. Like, if it's an S-Fest, for some reason, I can get it in, like, a few pulls. But when it comes down to an actual Fest character, oh no, I gotta work for that.
That ain't happening. Why you were too lucky? No,
I know, right?
that's ridiculous.
I don't even have the resources for most of these goddamn S-Fests either. It's like...
Let's buy a bunch of Glalie, as I remember.
Like, right now, the only reason why I have Otahime is because I needed a good healer that wasn't just Kokoro.
Fair enough.
Because Kokoro is like the only... Kokoro's like the only good healer because she does damage.
Well, most every healer is just kind of just the healer.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here. Buy a bunch of Glalie. That was Ghastly over there. Yeah, right around here. I didn't move.
Yeah. Last night was also pretty decent in terms of Toho Lost Word stuff. We're finally getting the Bunny Girl outfit, the Bunny Girl event at the end of the month. Then I believe, oh yeah, on the 23rd for us Americans, but for the 24th UTC time, a new Haruyo Desu? Is that how it's pronounced?
I can't remember. I just need to see the spelling to see how it's pronounced.
Yeah, but that's getting a part 2 login bonus, so you're getting more dust,
Okay.
and a lily white, 3 more X springs, and then
Got
a
that. I
and a
got that
divine
thing
ring.
maxed out. The spring story
Yeah,
mode.
yeah. Sadly, I get too many lily
Well,
whites as it is already.
well, the X spring card is pretty useful. It's a power up card, so hey, don't knock
Well,
it if
yeah.
you don't have.
It is still a card. You can always get multiples of them.
Yeah.
You're never limited to just having one.
Yeah, the thing about that card is it's useful in terms of actually getting more spirit power in game.
I didn't know. I don't use it. I didn't.
Yeah, it's a power up card. It's literally useful. It's like the Lich of Scarlet Dreams, but a little less useful than that. But and at the end of that one, we're getting Divine Ring. So if you want to get Fantasy Rebirth, there you go.
Okay.
Also, 3 more Fantasy Rebirths have been announced. Lily White's getting her Fantasy Rebirth on top of Cerno and Dayusei.
Okay. So two healers are getting the power up.
Yeah, and also Cerno.
Yeah.
We have to do Cyrano for the.
I mean, I can just I need to go back up a lot.
Probably.
Cyrano I'm already at level 100, so it's fine. I just need to max out his skills now.
Uh, I literally took screenshots of what was going on in the dev letter last night.
Hmm. I know.
I'm just
Strongest becomes
scrolling.
stronger.
I'm literally just scrolling back up to where it was.
I guess Lander is saying here. I mean, Tornado is saying here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to run around the area to see if I can cycle through it. If nothing, I probably might have to reset
I don't
the
think
area.
Well, I think Tornado stays in the same spot. I just believe it has to be raining.
Ow.
Well, quite a bit happened. Okay. Two banners were announced as well. Here's the whole entire thing. So when the 31st runs around, from the 31st to the 14th of next month, we are having the Money Girl event. On the 7th of April, the Scarlet Devil Tower is coming back until the 14th. There's also a limited time daily quest going from the 7th to the 28th of April.
It's strange that I'm not good at these challenge quests because I play this game like a monkey.
Yeah, I know. But then you
I do
also
brain
have
dead.
Moon EX is also getting a rerun for some reason. And then a special Seal Crystal Prayer event is happening on the 7th. We will see what's going on with that. From the 14th to the 21st, we are getting a rerun for the Steps to Achieve Fairyhood. I think something's going on with Dayusei. From the 21st, Water EX is also coming.
Hmm.
Oh
A
yeah, the
standard.
one with the. To be honest, most of my good damage is in wood damage. I have really good wood damage.
Well, I'm not done explaining what's going on. There was a lot last night. There was also on the 21st of next month. The standard pool and rituals are going to be getting an update, adding in Clown Piece, Mai, and Satono as well. And then that's also the time that Cerno and Dayusei get their Fantasy Rebirth. Campaigns. At the 31st of this month, the roulette is coming back from March 31st to the 28th. From the 7th to the 21st, there shall be a community appreciation event, part 1 and part 2. The Everyone Wins campaign is still going on, so log in for 30 days, and then you can get 300 God Crystals and a Divine Paper Doll. You will not get the rewards until the 29th, however. the 31st to the 7th, daily quest drop. Yes, the daily quests are getting a 3-time drop rate. An event EX for event story card for, I believe it's probably the Money Girl event, are going to get a ×6 daily rate up as well. From the 14th to the 21st, no, through the 14th to the 28th, a 3 times drop rate for main story and He Who Lost Word will come back. There's already one going on, but it's going to end, but it's going to come back on the 14th of next month. Also, on the 14th and ending sometime before the 21st, errands will have 2 times drop and 2 times EXP. And then the first anniversary countdown event starts on the 28th. Part 2 for the campaigns. They are going to be doing 2 daily presents next month. One that goes from the 7th to the 14th, and another one from the 21st to the 28th. There will be a daily Forever Prayer again on the 14th to the 28th. So hey, we're getting another friend for free.
What I got is Yugi, so I'm hoping I get Suika.
Then there will be another daily free 10 prayers. From the 21st to the 28th. And then there will be a community appreciation event login bonus from the 7th to the 21st. Oh, Haru Desu Yo. Haru Desu Yo will be getting its part 2 thing on the 31st to the 21st of next month. Even though they said it was starting on the 24th in the thing.
Oh yeah, by the way, the only problems I have with the fire EX stage is that I'm lacking fire damage.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
My only source of fire damage is Yomu Black and Flandre.
I have a few fires, but they're not at all high level.
Yes,
my
and
fire
my only
characters.
high level sources are Yomu and Flandre. Yomu Black at least. I
So-
can have metal damage. I have
So-
wood damage. And I have some earth damage from Tenchi.
So,
But I do not have any
also,
fire damage nor water damage.
so if you guys remember the extra stake for He Who Lost Word that was added, March 24th, the second part of that is coming, and it will be the finale of the Lunar War saga.
Ooh.
Let's see, look at this
Oh.
first here.
Okie dokie. Banners that were announced.
Tenchi does have just
So,
that power up.
so the 72-hour starter that the starters only get, everyone's getting one now. So you'll be able to access that, and there will be 2 things. It's 300 God crystals per pull. Banners. We are getting a Servant rerun and a Gardener rerun, so if you want to pick up Lunar War Sakuya or Lunar War Yolo, you're going to be able to do that.
I have 0 the Luna War character. I have 0 characters from B3, the B3 universe.
Well, yeah, but you can try and pull some. And then another banner was announced, and that is EOSD Reimu and Marissa. So another fest banner with 2 characters on it. One of them being the best.
Loris is always the best.
Trying to see what else
What's his name?
happened.
He's the one that was top tier. I forgot. I think it was Rick.
What else happened? Did you do? Yeah, you can also get, yeah. Also, JP just got, PCV Alice. Toho lost for JP, Japan.
Yeah, the one after that. What
PCV Alice.
Okay. For some reason, I almost thought you said PC 98 Alice.
No, sadly enough.
Entusiasta. Ai, ai.
Sorry if I'm blasting off Lost World stuff on stream.
I mean, to be honest, you're the one person I can slowly rely on when it comes to Lost Word news. Because sometimes I can see the stream and I just don't bother to join it.
Yeah, literally, I am right now. I mostly just play it when I can. Right now, I'm trying to bring up my spirit point total back up to where it should be, because I've been grinding the event so hard lately for money so that I could pull for Yuka.
Alright.
It's good to get Yuka on the first banner. It's a good...
Uh, I literally came in probably right after her banner ended.
Yeah, I
Actually,
just realized Tenchi's AoE attack is like earth, wood, and fire
If I gotta complete those in
damage.
kill. Alright.
However, I need to power it up with like spirit points for
well,
that.
the issue right now for Fire EX, what I can tell you right now is your best bet is if you had Heka. Not gonna lie to you.
It's also that and also maybe Scarlet Marissa.
Carla Marissa might have been good, but not a lot of people have her.
I don't.
I came in way after she was out.
I tried
I don't.
one for her, no luck. I got no luck in all the Divine Paper Doll needed stuff. The only thing I have from an Ultra Festival is Yomu Black.
Yeah, probably.
I literally have at this point 4 S-Fests. It's not even a joke. I have Lunar War Marissa, which I got on accident from just pulling on the banner she was on with Raven. And I got 2 of her, so I was able to limit break her once. Then I also have Lunar War Raisin basically almost maxed out.
I'll just...
My bro has Lunar War Racing maxed out.
And then I also have Lunar War Reimu, and I just got Otohime today. So, you know, now for me, it's just time to start saving back up. So, you know, the good times are coming.
For some reason, my gacha luck in other games are like really good, but my gacha luck in Lost Word is so meh. I mean, JK Junko.
I also got Junko.
I'm gonna get her skin the moment I have enough to after I buy Tenchi skin, or maybe buy Yuka skin after I buy Tenchi skin for ironic reasons.
Well, here's the thing: you can literally wait until the end of next month.
Yeah, exactly. The 30 days thing. I already have 700 God seal crystals. Another 300 will allow me to get myself another costume, 2 costumes.
Yeah. Me right now, I'm at 41 because I did 2 step-ups on that fire elemental thing. See if I could get Shion.
I did one step up.
No.
I did one step up something on the fire elemental thing, like one thing of 60. I was like, oh, 60? That's not that bad. I just did one step up something, that's it.
Yeah. The mistake I did is I did 2 actual prayers on it when I shouldn't have.
2 guaranteed ones, the one that's not part of step up.
No, I meant like the actual like prayers. 10 prayers and all that, not guaranteed.
But anyways, technically 300 is also can be used for 5 step up prayers, the ones that cost 60, not 600. So that's guaranteed 5.
I
Oh my
think
God.
I'm able to MLV Bonds of Blood.
Oh yeah, Fire Force
Yep.
Hole would probably be good to do as well.
Yeah, in terms of fires of what I have, it's mostly Oku, Orin, Flandre, and Moko. Those are usually the ones that come to mind immediately.
I mean, for me, it's a little bit of Tenchi. Only
Really?
two of her spell cards have fire damage. Uh, and Yomu Black, and also Flandre, and I also have Moku. But like, I don't have her leveled up enough, not enough stars for her to be viable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The spinning sword laser attack Tenchi has is the only one that does fire damage. The spinning laser AoE attack. But if I did let's see, if there was a wood EX stage, I can tell you I could just mow it down like how I usually do most of my stuff. I have Yuko and Yuka. That's all I need.
Oh, there goes that Gumi.
And they all have mainly AoE and solo hits. All of Yuka's spell cards are AoE wood damage. Also, if there was a metal stage, metal EX stage, I could probably do that well because Tenchi's Lost Word does earth and metal damage. And both Yomus are capable also of metal damage.
Hmm.
Ah. Well, I just got Well, so I guess to tell you, I just got enough tokens to get myself a paper doll from the exchange, and oh boy, guess what? I can finally MLB Yuka.
Hmm.
I just need her at level 70 now, and then I'm good. Well, Miss Kazumi, you just got your second thing. Here you go. Boom, boom. Literally, I needed Yuka for doing MSM because oh god, that stage is I need it. Okie
Oh yeah, I
dokie.
remember, if I remember, medicine also does wood damage.
Yes, medicine does do wood damage.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Medicine,
yeah, but
medicine's like
most of the damage is wood.
most of my damage. I don't know what I have. I'll be right back. I can go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my damage is wood and metal with a side of fire and earth. With a side of fire.
Alright. Probably some. I gotta probably, yeah, one more.
Just a little more until my fantasy rebirth Yomu is back to level 100.
Alright, Pokemon and put them both away. Another mass outbreak somewhere else I'm not going to.
Silicon Master Outbreak, here we go.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright,
Woo!
welcome back.
Anyways, I sent in Gaming Arcade my team comp that you already know. If you can tell, I have Yuka, Lily, and Yuko in the
Oh,
main team.
oh, okay, okay, okay. I, okay, I see metal and moon. I see wood. I see wood. I see wood. I see earth. And then I do not know what that one has.
Which one?
Yomu. The
Yomu
Yomu.
Black.
Yeah.
Yomu Black has fire first, and I believe wait, is thunder an element? I can't remember. Let me check. Tenchi's second spell card does earth, wood, and fire. And also Tenchi's Lost Word does earth and metal.
Let me go ahead and screenshot that stuff.
Yeah, that's anywhere around the area.
Let's see, okay, let me show you Yomu. Let's see, the first one is fire and metal. Her solo target attack is fire and metal with her first spell card. Her second spell card is wood and metal. So Yomu is full of fire, wood, and metal. Yeah, it's Yomu's fire, wood, and metal. Her last word does all fire, wood, and metal. Her AoE spell card does wood and metal. Her single target is fire and metal. And I don't mean basic attacks, I mean spell cards. For Tenchi, it's her solo one is Earth and Null. Earth and None. But each of her spell cards increase like her defense or attack. Her AoE does Null, None on the first attack. Fire, then water, then wood, then metal, then earth. If maxed out,
Oh.
if full power.
It's doing this then.
Oh, is he finally here?
No, we're fighting another one of the Misfortune Sisters.
Well, I mean, after fighting them for so much, they are more of a misfortune of a nuisance. We're only here for money. We're only there for money.
Yes.
And her Tenchi's lost word is Earth and Metal. Yuka is her first lost word is wood, then star, then none, then wood, then none, and none. Yuka has second thing is star, two nuns, wood, none, then star again. Yuka's mainly star. Actually, Yuka's mainly star and wood damage,
Yeah, she is.
and with lots of none on some of the stuff.
Well, I just showed you what I all have at the moment.
And Yuka's only wood. Yuka's only wood and none.
Yep. And if you look at what I have, you can see what I'm working with.
Wait a minute. Okay, I just realized Flandre is actually just mostly none damage. No
Yes.
element damage.
He only has one element, and that is fire.
Yeah, and that's only
They're all.
on her all spell card. It only hits, yeah. So she's not even a reliable source of fire damage.
No, she's not. Her sister, on the other hand, is
Oh, which character?
This is a really
Remy.
interesting
Yeah, Remy's not a good, reliable source for fire.
Well, she has more fire than Flan.
And I also just recently got Momichi, which is also full of wood damage.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, I've gotten two Momikis, as you can see.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
Orbit
snowing
is full
now.
of moon and fire damage.
Seki Monkey is fire, and I'll go double check on the wiki.
Yeah.
Okay, Yugi is full of earth, star, and metal damage.
Yeah, that makes sense for an Oni.
Let me see here. Okay, so Seki
Okay,
Monkey
it's not
has
snowing. Of course it did.
has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things of fire, 2 things of moon, 2, 4, 4 things of moon, and then 2 things of star.
Chicken Kaisen, her first spell card has water, her second has earth, and her last word is fire.
Saki! Saki is amazing. She's a mix of wood and fire, and her last word is nothing but fire.
Junko's water and fire.
Yunko is also not that good for
Yeah.
layers stuff.
Although it's all AoE.
You would think she would be good, but hilariously, she's not. It's
Oh,
like,
God.
what?
Well, I mean, most people in the destruction category in the destruction class is not that good anyways.
The only good one is fucking Okida and Shiryu.
Wait, who? Wait, what? Well, who's after Okina that you just said?
Okida and Shiryu.
Cherryama? Okay, so the Yugi's a destruction, but she's a single target destruct. Yeah, mainly single target destruction.
Most of the destructions are single target. The only one that's, in my opinion, actually really fucking destructive is Surdo. Even though a lot of people like to underestimate her, I'm sorry. I've seen Surdo destroy entire teams of mine. Because if you
Junko
put free stuff
destruction,
on,
but she only has Junko's destruction, but her all of her attacks, but her last word is AOE.
yeah.
Flandre's destruction, yeah, mainly for solo target, but like terrible accuracy. For someone who just needs to crush things in the palm of her hand just to kill someone, she has terrible accuracy. She is.
Yeah, you need to buff her accuracy massively. It's recommended
Yeah,
if
the
you're
only
gonna
way to do that is mainly
if
Ran.
you need to destroy something with Flan, here's what you need to do. You bring both you bring both Alice and Hatate to the party. And you have Hatate's skill maxed out, and you have Alice's skill maxed out. Then
I can see
then
why.
then for
Okay,
Flan's last word
Rand's
after.
first lost word is a 30% accuracy buff to
Yes, I
everyone.
know. I am
Oh, yeah.
literally trying to describe a strategy, if you would allow me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I just. But what you do is you let Flan get all the accuracy from both Alice and Hatate, so you're getting 5 things of accuracy from them. And then what you're doing is then you're throwing all of that into the last word on top of it being at free power, if you can do that. So have her behind another power character, and if you can get her to have more power, do it, and then just utterly destroy whoever you want to single target.
It seems only go for like a one-way fight.
Yes, like the Mochi.
And for the Moshi, I just did monkey tactic. Monkey.
Oh. Nope.
You hit the snow rod instead. You hit the snow. The best way to actually hit him is actually when he's using tornado attack, which gives a pause. So basically, what he's doing to tornado attack, you roll over to him and then strike him once, and then switch to Pokemon. And you just only need to hit him once with the mud ball.
Oh, good. The Glalie is not joining.
Yeah, well, Pokemon.
Of course.
Pokemon Stadium be real quiet when Legends Arceus is dropped.
And god dang it.
Killed him.
Does it again.
Shut up.
Probably just,
Time for a reset.
that for right now.
Mei Ling is full
Sun.
of.
Sun and such things. I can't remember at the moment. I need more Mei Lings because I need her for the card, Secret God of the Sky thing.
Yeah, but I'm full of freaking wood. If Wood EX comes out, I'm just monkeying it. Lost spell card spam go bird. Basic attacks, what are those? That's literally me.
Yeah, let's go. Just reset the area again.
Oh yeah, the Renosuke manga person put out a new thing. I saw. It's a hilarious picture. It's just Kagero and
Well, that's just Bonsley.
so Renosuke got a cotton candy machine, and then Kagero somehow screwed it up that she ended up entirely in cotton candy.
Somehow in that comic series, that doesn't surprise me.
I'll throw it at a certain DM you know about.
Mm-hmm. there it is again.
Trying to play some pixel mod.
Oh, you're here too? Oh, jeez. Like, hey, pay attention to me!
Clearly be body blocking you.
Oh, both of them are here.
What's up, bitch?
It's not really a sup, bitch. He's just trying to get. It's like just blocking my way at
One,
this
two,
point.
three, we will intervene. Hey, would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior, RC?
I'd be frostbite right now, so it's gonna be much slower.
Here, have more blizzards. It's already snowing. It's already snow.
Might as well get her out of the way too.
Guys, I find Frostbite more enjoyable than Freeze.
Let's fight
Oh,
again
no.
and have a repeat of what happened last time.
Alright, time to kick your butt. Oh. Just a flamethrower. Goodbye. Buy Minecraft for Windows, get Minecraft Java Edition. Because you already, because you own Minecraft Java Edition, you get Minecraft Windows as a bonus. What do you mean?
Oh, that stuff.
More money, and I gotta rest a bit.
Coming
And of course, you're spawning me right next to a Glalie.
Wait, does this mean I get Minecraft Java, Minecraft Windows for free?
You get Bedrock Edition for Windows 10 for free, yes.
Oh, sweet. I'm probably not gonna play it because Java Edition has modding support. Cause
You gotta get my energy back.
but it's nice to get like the other one available to me. So for cross-platform support.
And back. Ow. Oh god, it's slowing down my movement.
Whammy. And double.
Oh, come on. It spawned one right as we jumped into it.
Maybe use Hex first and put him to sleep. Okay, switch.
Yep. Yep, and yeah, of course. I'm stuck. I'm stuck frozen, can't move. And he's gone. You sure are beating up a bunch of Glalie out there.
Violence of Plenty, Create New World. There we go. I'm playing Pixelmon. A gazillion Pixelmon can have both Mega and G-Max Pokemon, Dynamax Pokemon at the same.
You. Okay.
We started with Totodile.
Yep.
71% Totodile, 30 in speed, 25 in defense, special attack, and defense, HP 8, attack 20. Sweet, that's a really good Totodile.
Oh,
Let's check your nature, mate.
Okay, probably just have to.
I'm glad I have a friend that can make Minecraft skins. Oh, modest nature Totodile. Fuck. Oh, I start with XP share. Sweet. Well, not XP at all, but
Oh, we're dropping a Reaper Cloth. Okay. There we go.
oh, my Totodile's a small Totodile. That's cute. Track. Find the village. Oh, perfect training target. Metapods. Good thing I can start with.
Okay, yeah, it's not here yet. No, it's just because yeah, it's just a light snow right now.
I go. I feel like not like like streaming to Discord rather than streaming to Twitch. Well, it was possible to use both Dynamax and
Okay, yeah, that's. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's more. It's more severe weather. And I hope that took out the. Okay, yeah, good. Oh, come on! Get out of the way! Nope. Oh, God. Why is it... God, it's frostbite, too.
Wasn't the frostbite good if you're fighting tornadoes? Otherwise, you will accidentally kill it now.
No, because no, he hits me with frostbite, which slows down my movements.
Ah, okay. That's bad.
Game. Game. By a Glalie to get him moving again. He's stuck. Game. Oh, great, he's stuck.
Oh my god.
Some mega.
Okay, there. Yeah, he's just.
Is tornado stuck?
Yeah.
Is that a good?
No, it's not a good thing because I can't do anything right now. I can't throw a Pokeball at him either.
Why, you tried throwing a mud ball at him?
I threw a Mud Ball, a Sticky Glob, and a Pokeball. None of them work. Or even a Pokemon, doesn't work. I gotta reset the area again. Great. He's stuck. And I should be getting hit by his barrier as well. Alright. We'll restart the area again. Also means it respawns the Glalie. Right. Hopefully that resets his position. Okay, yeah, he's in a different position now. Severe lack of Glalie, too. Nope. Getting near a Glalie. Ah. Oh, come on! I was still getting up!
Tornadoes be pissing you off harder than Giratina. Harder than
Well, Giratina didn't make me angry because I know like, oh, my Pokemon are just weak. I don't have proper healing items right now. This is
now,
just oh, you're still getting up. I'm just gonna hit you again. Like, I can't get out of there. What?
Trying to kick you while you're down.
Yeah, I'll probably use the spoiled apricorns.
Do you have any smoke balls that might help?
Well, that makes it stealthy. I just need to get the barrier off of him. Yeah. Yeah. Fight you. We just have this Magius out right now because she does have mystical fire. Ah!
I can feel the rage. It's only building up.
It wouldn't be as much of a problem if there weren't all these Glalie around.
I'm very much more glad that the Gyarados near Tornadus wasn't a problem.
Well, yeah, because Gyarados won't. Gyarados just don't mind unless you go actively attack them. Glalie just seem to just find you and just want to hunt you down.
But it's strange that Gyarados don't want to actively attack you.
Probably because they have a giant god of electricity right there, and they don't want to be caught in the blast. Yeah,
Because to be honest,
you got out of your snow run.
aggressive Pokemon is not aggressive. The most aggressive.
Yeah.
I should head back to the village. There's a snow place right there, but I'm a...
Let me break your barrier, asshole. Alright, remember, don't use Hex.
Yeah, that's why I swapped it out for Shadow Ball. Okay.
I want to use the Megaton Ball.
Alright, that takes care of that. Now we gotta...
Finally! Oh my god.
Now catch their sister. Now catch their...
Well, I also have to complete their dex entries for Kagita because she wants to see that. So now I gotta put it in my party and use it. Sneezer, that's not... I don't use Sneezer that much. It's probably gonna be extrasensory and their specific move. Yeah, Bleak Windstorm. Probably a good spot is over here, where all those Machoke are. That's ground flying.
I heard that. Someone was watching my meme. I found.
Hmm? There's Palm over there.
Look at all those Yamby palms. I'm gonna break your mind with this.
Gonna make them sound like what is it? A Hulk Hogan?
At most, they're the Pillarmen.
I can only.
Hogan, what am I talking about? Randy Savage, that's who that's who I'm thinking of.
Muscle Man Randy Savage.
The boulder from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
This boat has headed up with this tiny child.
The boulder's gonna win this by a landslide. I like the boulder. He's funny.
He only gets like a few scenes in the entire thing.
Yeah, it's a shame. He should have gotten like more episodes in.
Wait, did he actually push the lab back again? No, he didn't.
Hmm?
No, I guess gonna have to worry about this weekend.
Well, someone found one of my satchels. Thank you. Thank you, Zelda. Probably... There's one.
Let me see. Oh, I can post both of those. This is a hilarious meme.
Probably.
Oh, that's what I was only
Actually, yeah, probably having a Torterra wouldn't be too bad.
Problem is, I don't see team experience anymore.
No one can defeat the Japanese goblin.
There we go.
Put the Master Chief in the shoulder.
Here.
Alright, Kagina, I found your 3 Pokemon. What else do you need of me? Because I need to catch one more.
I found you.
Oh, it's time to go back to the Foglands and go catch this Enamorous, which then doesn't come back.
Alright, just caught it and I completed the dex entries. What more do you want? You now know much about Landorus, Tornadus, and even Thunderous. Well done. In more normal times, I would bid you who let those 3 fly free as is their nature. But we are yet fresh from the tearing of the space-time rift. Until its after effects fade entirely, perhaps it's better to keep our trio contained. And now it is time to tell you the rest. You can't mean... There is one more of that cohort. Come. This is an Enamorous, a Pokemon hailed from the Herald of Spring. Oh, how fitting. Enamorous is not particularly given to ill behavior, but I imagine you'd like to document her for your Pokédex, would you? Catch her, then if you like. He flits about in the Crimson Mirelands. Alright, let's go catch another one. Given that it's pink, I'm gonna guess it's psychic.
No, it's fairy type.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Yep, Prison Vitamins.
Alright, in that case... Oh, God, I didn't... Hmm.
Blood.
Then, yeah,
Yes.
instead Empoleon would be better.
What the Snom doing?
Oh no, Snom.
Oh, boy, I'm gonna have to do this again, huh?
This
Keep
is a-
refreshing the area until something shows up.
You're finding numbers.
Nope.
Snom on tree?
That's south.
I don't see Snom.
Oh. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, so no, not roaming around. Okay.
And cliff face.
Hmm? Oh no, never mind. It's the other area. Never mind. It is midday. Well, time to sleep. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. That's much better. Alright, now to search. Oh, that is going to be much harder, actually. Oh, I cannot see the bottom that well. Hmm. Paris. Here? Where the Raichu is? No. Oh, please don't tell me it's mucking around in the mud. Just tell me it's in the Solaceon ruins. That makes it so much easier. Oh, there goes the engine again. Checking around. Any alphas? Any shinies? Nope. Let's see. Tangula. Is it over here? No, not seeing any wind. Really hoping it's not in the mud or in the water. Okay, oh, that wind is not making it any easier to see. Over there. Where Pachirisu was. wasn't it by the Shrouded Ruins then? That would also make sense. What's that? Oh, that's an Alpha Bidoo. Oh, that's the wall. Barely see right now. Stand down a little. Where could it be? Please don't tell me it's in the mud. Oh no,
I
I
call
think
myself a snow. Oh, there's tons
and
of
it's gone. Yeah, gotta. No. No, that was just healing. There we go. That's more like it. Areas at least. It's towards the sludge mound. Versus ring, maybe. It's getting much harder to see. That's Geodude. Yeah, run this area. Oh boy. Maybe around here. Give it a name. Ow.
That's gotta be around somewhere. A lot of alpha onyxes.
Oh, wait.
Holy
Hello. I just saw that.
Ooh, shiny Rhydon.
Yep.
That doesn't look pink though. It should be pink.
The shiny right on. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Brown. No, it's supposed to be purple, right? I mean, not purple. Brown, right?
It looked very brown, so yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be brown. Shiny Rhyhorn's brown, like copper.
Now, why do I remember seeing a pink Rhyhorn before?
I think there was a pink Rhyhorn back in the anime. I can't remember why though.
Was that their attempt at trying to introduce shinies?
I guess. I would have thought the first attempt would be with the pink Butterfree.
Butterfree
I
is
remember
not.
Shiny Phantom. I remember the Shiny Phantom. I remember Steven Shiny Metagross.
Yeah, shiny Butterfree isn't even pink.
It's purple. It's purple,
All it
right?
does is it's. Well, the body's already purple. It just changes the eye and the hands and feet and the mouth to be
But yeah,
green
I'm
and
just referencing the episode Bye Bye Butterfree where you just have a pink Butterfree.
yeah.
Um, right here? This is a wide open area. I think finding these things would be much easier than this. Around Lake Valor, maybe? A lot of trees in the way, so this doesn't make it easy.
Oh, you gotta go to the Scarlet Fog.
Oh, of course, it's mucking around in the mud, and we gotta go to sleep again. Boy, I am beat out of all that flying around that I did not do.
Yeah, they're just waiting for you in the Scarlet Bog.
Okay, it's in the name. Is this... Or is this just regular rain? Yeah, this feels just like regular rain right now.
Yeah, you can see going to the Scarlet Bog. Like, they're there.
Just standing there or something?
Yeah. They're around here.
Yes. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Okay, that'd be why.
Ah,
I'm in the other area that looks like it. Yeah, this is more appropriate. Uh...
oh, I see a shiny down there.
Hmm?
I saw a shiny.
Shiny what?
I don't know. I just saw the shiny thing.
Is it just sparkle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an item.
Oh,
That's like Stardust. Oh, there they are. Oh, but I have to clear out this area because everything here aggroes. Yeah. Oh, at least there's rocks to hide behind.
Yep.
Well, it just sees me.
That's a big Morlo. Ah,
Oh, get in the way.
welcome back. Something happened.
Yeah, Discord just restarted for some reason.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Get the alpha skunk tank out of the way. Still see me. Wow, I really see
Oh,
me.
that's a big sad.
Ow! Oh no, I'm dizzy. God, I'm dizzy.
Oof. Oh man, time for reverse controls.
Well, it's only temporary. We just get over there right now, go through that rock.
If Holy Confusion was still a thing, I would love it. Hey, Crowbat, use Confuse Ray. You hit yourself.
It sees me now. The Krogunk? Yeah, Krogunk. This time.
Pokedex, defeat once, Boink, Orochi, Snuzzly, Coughing, and Halucha. What the heck? That's so diverse. A lot of people want me to visit Never because I said that. I've been watching way too much Russian Badger videos recently. My head is just full of meme.
There we go. Okay, that was much easier than the last one.
Need to speed the guy, Bert.
I probably have to complete the dex entry too. You need stuff.
I see Jack Mall somewhere. Hold up.
Put it
Jamal?
away for right now.
Jamal.
And it is
Give me that Kamal.
probably...
I want to catch one. It's good to have a.
Extrasensory and Springtide Storm. That's probably what it is.
Let's see, 36%. That's why.
I wonder if there is an Alpha Torterra in this game.
Oh, in this
Yeah,
game?
there is.
Yeah, there is. It's in the Crimson Mirelands.
Oh, really? I kind of want to see how big this guy is.
I could probably pull it out right
He's a
now,
big
actually.
chunk. I believe he's a real big chunker.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and get him right now. Because he's...
Yeah, is an Amorous fairy type like I thought?
I think so, yeah. That's what I heard. It's flying fairy.
Fairy type, yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Fairy flying! Oh. That's an interesting typing. Well, that just looks like a normal Torterra to me.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I thought it would have been bigger.
Like, actually what you expect out of a land turtle.
Exactly.
Alright, now to beat up 5 more Pokemon.
I told her that I'll beat up this Charmander for me. Max Gazer. Thank you for the blaze powder.
What's hilarious that I'm able to get a good donut at my school. I'm actually very surprised.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually a good donut for actually a reasonable price. It's like $1.75 for a donut there.
For one donut?
Yeah,
Give or take, that could be pretty decent.
well that's after taxes.
Okay. Probably more of a deal if you buy them in bulk.
Maybe. I know this. They do have instant noodles there.
Oh, like instant ramen?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mostly yaki. It's I think it's the Maruchan yakisoba and cup noodles, both shrimp and
okay.
chicken.
Okay.
I just had some chicken flavor. Just for
Oh, that Badoo did not spawn for a moment.
Yeah. It's I think it's the teriyaki beef and the spicy chicken are the ones they have there.
harder it is to
okay.
catch tomato.
Alright, let's put Namorous away. And yeah, put a Polion then, because having a beefy steel type might be helpful. Yeah, that Rhyhorn, that shiny Rhyhorn is brown, very brown. Yeah. A completed Pokédex, at last! In a way, Although in a way, you could almost call this a mini dex. Please don't. And of course, you have your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land.
Until he spawned in the mountain, but
Seek out all Pokemon, was it not? Seems you finally achieved that goal. So where must you go now? Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh? You'll find you'll find nowhere else all in Hisui closer to the heavens. You are practically among the stars up there, as if one and with the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? Scientific curiosity is positively roiling.
oh yeah,
But,
prepare to dodge
well,
once you
this
reach it.
well, this
Prepare
isn't my
to-
tale of adventure. It's
Whoa.
yours. This is for you and you alone to go and find out. We each have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh, and mine is to give this Pokédex to a jolly thorough read-through. I guess... Yeah, I guess we have to just talk to Kagira and just show her the completed Pokédex. Pokédex entry, anyway.
Oh, I can actually eat berries now. I didn't know you could do that in Pokemon. Few seconds of pace, but that's
Aha, you've caught an Enamorus as well. You know much about her. Enamorus arrives in Hisui once winter has passed, hence the epithet Herald of Spring. Her company, when I have the pleasure, is of great help. She ferries me hither and yon across Hisui, but I'll leave her in your care for now, I suppose. For now? Indeed. Even you can hardly expect to live for all time, surely. But she'll be in your care for now. Here, this is the reveal glass. If you use it on Enamorus or her brethren, they will assume different forms. Okay, so yeah, that's to get their other forms then.
They're Therian forms. You should look at Enamorus's.
Alright, we'll probably do that since we have to head back to the village anyway. You, Enamorus,
Yeah.
and her brethren have something in common. You all tend to stir the pot of life. Do not mistake me. I mean this positively. If everything were straightforward, what meaning would there be in living as long as we do? Once there was a god of field, once there was a god of spring. Upon Hisui's winds it brought life to every growing thing. Was that how that old verse went? Oh yeah, I remember finding that one too. I have passed on to you all there is to pass. Where history goes from here, I leave to you and your companions to see through. I'll get some experience candies out of that. And those are all going straight into Zorok's gullet. So are these ones.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, let's see what all of them look like then. Yeah, that's under key items.
Ugh.
Wow. Not what I expected for this Pokemon. Yeah, remember Tornadus as being a bird. Yeah, you're... and I remember Landorus being, yeah, more like a tiger. Okay. Alright, and now that we have every Pokemon, or sort of every Pokemon, there's just one more thing to do.
Ooh.
We'll first get some iron chunks because we're on our way. Might as well pick them up.
On our way to the top. Do, 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 do.
And there's our stairway to heaven.
It's time to play the Azure Flute. It is time to enter the Hall of Origin.
Which is basically just a vast empty space in the sky.
It basically is.
Arceus, is this your place? Not gonna lie, kinda boring. I mean,
So, Manny, I have a question for you.
Not even a bed, not even a kitchen, not even a TV.
Hey, Manny, I got a question for you.
Yep.
You ever play Kingdom Hearts?
Just the first one. But
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. This fight, you're gonna get a lot of Kingdom Hearts feels out of it.
oh no, it's not gonna play simple and clean, is it?
No, 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 no.
I know, I'm joking there.
I know. I'm just trying to give you an idea that the fight is going to be quite high
Voice. The only thing I remember from Kingdom Hearts is that Sora's voice annoys me.
His older voice is much better. His the voice actor, I can understand for the first one because he's just a kid, but yeah, it's also pretty high.
73% core fish. Wow. I would catch you, but I'm not sure if I should. I have total dial. That's on the other side. Core fish is really cool.
Oh,
A D-Max down. And it's for Persian. Dang it.
ow. Okay, present time.
Boy.
Oh,
Take
jeez.
down.
Lisa doesn't hit me. Okay. It doesn't hit. Ow. Okay. Ow. Oh. Oh no, I gotta get in there. Okay, where'd he go? Oh, hello. That's fine, we're just learning the fight. That's a really little good fight then.
Okay. Should be good. Did you fail?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said. Like Kingdom Hearts. This one you have to dodge. Oh.
Ow. Wasn't expecting to play level 1 Pride mode in Kingdom Hearts. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay, he's gonna appear from somewhere. There he is. Okay, it still ran into me. Okay. Oh boy. What is this? Oh, that one. Oh, what the? Oh, I was close. Nope. 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 Oh, that's a flying type. Oh, the Sejoy is barely alive. Yeah, swap out the Miss Magius.
Oh, he does change his
Yeah,
type.
yeah, he just
You.
swapped to flying, and yeah, Decidueye is barely alive after that. Yeah, Power Gem.
Nice.
Okay, gonna have to do a strong style Power Gem now. Or not, that Calm Mind is gonna say otherwise. But I could use Gnosis. And no, I missed.
Now it's in the day.
Yeah, it's gonna happen again.
Execute versus Snom, this is bad.
There we go. Oh, I just dodged too. But yeah, just hit my ankle there.
When you have to dodge attacks and shot and kill.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so. Nope. Too early. Ow. Too early on that dodge. He's doing that move again. There. Go. Which one's first? That one. Okay, but that's the one to lock onto. Nope. Okay, I did not press Y in time. Let's do it again. Oh, come on. Press the Y. Press Y that time. Oh, what the? I had more time. Will just recover energy this way? Nope. Now it's too early. Gonna let me recover energy. We're not.
So how's Arceus treating you?
Not bad. It's just kind of reckless right now. And it's not. Again, it's not like Tornadus where they keep hitting me in the same spot while I'm trying to get back up. Away.
Oh my god, that was a good dodge. Holy shit. Like I told you, this is Kingdom Hearts as shit, man.
The one thing that would have cemented this being a Kingdom Hearts fight is the ground beneath us turned into a mural of some kind.
Next thing you know, but we talk about hearts and darkness and whatnot.
Ow. Okay, come on, get up.
And quote unquote Keyblade something something.
The Keyblade!
Something something Keyblade, something something
Darkness
heart,
within
something,
darkness. Ow.
God,
That's like what darkness would be is
Oof! Oof! You got judged!
And I press Y. I don't want to.
Oh man, that was actually a pretty good run. Shit.
When this darkness awaits you. Okay, I believe you. Okay, they're too close. Too close. Why am I dodging forward? I don't want to dodge forward.
Hey Jack Bull.
Yeah, I got questioned about my luck in Lost Word. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I have such good luck.
Okay, wait.
Like when I need a normal character, I never get it. But when it comes down to the S-Fest that I want, it's like, oh yeah, here you go, have it. Like what? What?
2, 3. Dodge a Dodon raise. I don't
Yeah,
know, for
so
whatever
we-
reason, this move just reminds me of Tien's Doden Ray.
Do it, Henry! Do it, Henry! Do it, do it!
We're making Dragon Balls.
Yeah,
We're
from
making
Dragon Ball.
references.
Oh, doing that move. That would be doing the clones. Yeah, I would be doing the clones by now. Nope. Just Dodan Ray again.
Yoink! Yoink!
Yes, don't just...
Like, yoink! Yoink! Yoink!
Don't just doing these moves right now.
Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. Because he's supposed to have a second phase, and it's like, nah.
Oh, okay, what's this move? This is new.
Hyper beam.
This is new. Oh, I need to hit him.
Yeah, you're supposed to just...
Yeah, that was spatial rend. Okay, at least it's still up. And nope.
You just get... Oh, no, you're still alive! Oh! So close!
This is weird that he wasn't doing his second phase like that.
There's supposed to be second phase. Where is it? It comes. Oh, there it is.
Well, that's not the end. That would be in the second phase, but he just didn't do the move that transitions into it.
I'm not gonna give you a warning when it's second phase.
Oh, why is that not detonating? Draco meteors. Ow. Doran Ray. Get away. Okay, where's he going? There he is. He's Shadow Force. Doran Ray again. There's the clones. Going first. Center first? Okay.
He's using the multi-form technique. He's using.
Okay, gotta get over there. Gotta get over it. Okay. Guess I'm not. Guess I'm too far from. Nope. again? Okay. There we go. Thou hast done well to seek out all Pokemon. Unflagging devotion to a goal shalt see it through. So hast thou proven by thine actions. Much as that ancient hero once did, he and the Pokemon that walked beside him. To see such truths proven anew beyond the bounds of time and space bringeth joy to me. I am glad that I chose thee to call to this world. As thou walkest onward upon thine own path, upon thee and upon this creation where thou now dwellest, I bestow my blessing. And I bestow upon thee a part of myself. I would walk this world together with thee. Show me how it appeareth in thine eyes. Oh, the legendary plate. It's no plate imbued with the essence of all creation. When it is used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of every type there is.
Basically, it's just used for Arceus.
Yep. No, was I standing here this entire time? Was I dreaming all that? Was there even a god in the first place? What? Huh. That guess. Wow, I guess that's it then.
Yep.
Congratulations for beating the game.
But you never completed that?
Nope. I did not. That guy will go on living.
Larvitar, guys. I taught myself a Larvitar.
That guy will now go on living, understanding there are no Boizles bigger than his.
No, no, you complete that quest.
And yeah, we'll complete that quest, and that will be the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's just it. That's just Arceus' entry.
Yep. Received a part of Arceus.
It's time to play with God. It's time to play with God.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go around the coast and find a whole bunch of Boizles.
God.
Because we still have not found one any bigger than his.
We haven't found a 6'2" weasel.
That Or does it have to be... Yeah, it has to be during the day. Okay. And I can't. Okay, facing that way. Let's do that. Oh boy, a large specimen.
Now another quest to visit Ultra Space.
Yeah, I wonder if space-time rifts still happen.
Oh yeah, they still happen.
Oh, good.
Because if they weren't happening, you wouldn't be able to catch some of the Pokemon like Porygon
Ah.
or like regular Sneasel.
God, where are the weasel, man?
There they are. Just the other way. Oh, that's Kricketot over there.
Another large specimen.
Yeah, that's 3 of them.
Now we can take a look at the information of the Pokemon we just got.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't reached 10 star.
No, because a lot of that is completing the Pokedex. Let's see. 2 8s, 2 8s, 2 3, 2 5, 2 8.
It's 2-8.
Yeah, I think.
I believe it's 2-7 at least. So that 2-8 one, I think
Yeah,
that's
we'll have to just see. Oh yeah, just. Alright, I don't have to put it in my party. Oh, there's
Doki,
Arceus.
doki, doki, doki. Okie dokie. Oh,
Oh,
did we
here.
get the large specimen finally? Sorry, Disigma, God is on my side.
Okay, so have an effect because it's already normal. Now it's not the time. I guess it's because it's out. Okay, yeah.
No, he'll just do it in metal. I think, oh, okay, there you go.
What does that one do?
Oh, he'll just change whenever you fight, if you have the
Oh,
legend plate.
okay. So change whenever I fight. What do you mean by that? Like random?
No, he will change to counter the Pokemon you're fighting.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah, finally. And that big one's Flotasia sack. There's something reassuring about how large it is, don't you think? Funny how Pokemon of the same species can seem so different depending on which one's bigger. Keeping an eye on Pokemon sizes when you're catching them might spice up your excursions. Thank you for the favor. I know you Survey Corps folk work is no joke, so keep at it. I'll be rooting for you. Yay! We finished the last quest.
Yeah! Every quest is done! I think you should go back to Silene, I think.
Uh,
Or Commodore, I don't know.
Sadly, I don't think that happens until I'm full rank.
Possibly.
Yeah, it looks like it won't happen until I'm full rank right now. But yeah, I did not expect that. I didn't expect the Kami trio to take that long.
Well, now they're a quartet.
Yeah, true.
Hey, wait, have you gotten all of the Rotom furniture yet?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, wasn't sure.
Well, yeah, just thinking about it, maybe for survey work anyway.
Oh, wait, it seems like there's a quest finder over there.
Yeah, that's the additional DLC now.
Oh, what's the DLC?
Mm-hmm. I should have ones up there.
surprised that the DLC's already out, in my opinion. That's quite quick. It's only been out for like, what, a few months?
Yeah, the DLC was part of the, all the, Pokemon Day stuff.
Oh.
So yeah, as soon as Pokemon Day happened, this game got DLC for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, DLC. The first DLC was like a month ago.
No, yes, I think with all of that, I think that's probably gonna do it for the stream. Yeah, I just did not expect that fight to... Both of those fights to take that long, jeez.
The longest thing that took place was Tornadus and Arceus.
Tornadus was more aggravating because, wow, that attack placement was not fair sometimes.
Yeah.
And Arceus, it's the extra boss to a whole game. Of course, it's going to be hard. And yeah, like you said, Sonic, it's like in Kingdom Hearts and expecting Sephiroth to be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Sephiroth, he's in the intermission, so...
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that should probably do it for all of Pokemon Legends Arceus. But yeah, I'm pretty sure when Kirby comes around, we'll get to playing that then.
Yeah.
In any case, I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Alright. Have a good day, everyone.
Later.